Morning guys, hope you're fitting well. So I'm just going to put this quick video together, an amazing post Elsa posted in the community earlier this week. So sometimes it's faster for me to do a quick video for you guys rather than type away with these big fat sausage finger goalkeeper hands and fingers that I've got. So an amazing post, Elsa, so thank you very much. And so what the post was all about, guys, Elsa was showing how obviously to strap a wrist up before the game, or obviously while she's playing and while she's training. And I commented that definitely do it in a game, definitely strap your wrists up in a game. Even if you've got strong wrists, I still recommend that you strap your wrists up. But I did actually comment and say, ideally try not to do it in training situation. And I asked the question, why should you do it in a game but not a training situation? And it's the same with, I do something similar about wearing finger safe goalkeeping gloves. So basically, some of you's got the answers, so well done. So ideally, the reason why you should not strap your wrist up in training is what happens is your wrist will get used to the strapping doing the work. So when a shot comes in and your hands go back, your wrists will actually get weaker because subconsciously your mind will think that the strap is going to be doing the work for you. It's the same as finger safe goalkeeping gloves. That's why there was a period, and it still happens now, where goalkeepers will wear finger safe gloves for years. And then what happens at the mind, honestly, like you're probably sick to death of me going on about mindset, guys, but the mind is so important. But what happens is if you wear finger safe goalkeeping gloves, for example, and what happens is, and you use those gloves for years in training and match situations, and the shots are coming in, your fingers get used to the finger saves, the spines, stopping that shot, stopping that movement. And what's happened with goalkeepers in the past, they wore finger saves for a few years and then thought, you know what, I fancy a change, I won't wear finger safe gloves now. And what happens then is they wear non-finger safe goalkeeping gloves, and then what happens, a shot comes in, their mind thinks that the spines, the finger safe gloves are going to offer that protection. They don't. They end up breaking a finger because the fingers actually don't strengthen, they weak because the fingers have relied on the glove to save the shot, if that makes sense. And it's the same with the strapping, guys, okay, yeah. So when you strap your wrists in a game situation, I think it's okay for the game situation because it's once, maybe twice a week. But when you're training 2, 3, 4 times a week, maybe, and you're strapping that wrist up all the time, it's like the finger save. Your mind will just think that and it will not realise, by the way, your mind does not realise these finger safe gloves on or these a wrist strap on. It'll just get used to something stopping that movement. So basically, what my advice was to Elsa and you guys is, try not to strap your hands up. Now, obviously, if you're injured, yeah, obviously you've got to strap your wrists up. And before you strap them as well, try and get maybe a physiotherapist or a sports injury specialist to do it for you, or to show you how to do it properly, because there's a right and wrong way to do it. Maybe you might do a video if you get enough likes, enough comments below. So basically, yeah, get someone to show you how to do it properly. So ideally, yeah, obviously, if you've got a sore wrist or an injured wrist, obviously strap your wrists up in training. But the reason why, if you've got healthy wrists, the reason why not to strap them up in training is for the reasons I've said. You want your mind to have strong wrists, okay? You don't want your mind thinking that the wrist strap is going to stop that movement, if that makes sense. So your mind is, honestly, guys, I won't go into too much detail, but your mind is like so crazy in a good way, obviously, in terms of look, it can look after you, or it can go the other way. So you just got to be super careful, guys, okay? So ideally in training, okay, yeah, try not to have the wrist strapping, okay? And then what happens then is when the shots are coming in, what happens then is your hands are then getting stronger, your wrists are getting stronger because they're obviously having to deal with that movement. And then, so if you do that for weeks, months and years, you now have strong wrists. But in a game situation, the reason why I say still strengthen your wrist, still put straps on your wrist, is because now you've got strong wrists. You've now got strong wrists because you've got strong wrists because obviously you've not been wearing the straps in training, but you've got strong wrists, and when you're into a game situation and you put that extra strapping on, it becomes even stronger, if that makes sense. So it's the same when I say to goalkeepers who love finger safe goalkeeping gloves, I say, listen, don't wear finger safe gloves in training. So in training, your hands are getting stronger and stronger, your fingers are getting stronger, and then when you put the finger safe gloves on in a game situation, you've got strong hands, strong fingers, and then you've got that extra help with the finger safe goalkeeping gloves, if that makes sense. And it's the same with the wrists, guys. Okay, yeah. So if you can, try not to strap your hands up in training. Try not to strap your wrists up in training. Like I say, unless you've got an injury, and that allows your wrist then to get stronger and stronger and stronger. And then when you're into a game situation with strong wrists, you still put that strapping on, because now you've got strong wrists with that extra support. So now your hands become solid. Well, that makes sense, guys. And a fantastic post, Elsa. Really appreciate that. Hope that helps, guys. Like I say, if you want me to show you how to strap your wrists, comment below and I'll get it done. I'll get that done for you. Enjoy the rest of your day.